Hi, everyone, and welcome to Frame Fitness. My name is Jess Sylvia, and this is your 30-minute precision and flow. What you can expect today is a little bit of flow yoga and a little bit of Pilates. I love the combo. I think they are both two of the best modalities, and I'm bringing them together here for you today. Without any further ado, let's get started. You're going to turn on your side, lie down on your mat, center yourself top to bottom, left to right, and then draw your knees into your chest. Take your hands to your knees and start making circles toward your body. Bring your knees away from the center and back down. Just a nice little warm up, nothing too precise and complicated. If you'd like to do one leg at a time, that's totally fine too. And then a few in the other direction, just reverse. Allowing your breath to settle. And then bring your knees together into tabletop for that classical Pilates 100. Reach your arms by your side, looking straight ahead. Curl your head and chest up and then gaze at your abdominals. Start to pump your arms vigorously above and below hip height as you inhale through your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through your mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can stay right here if this feels good for you. Or feel free to extend your legs to 45 degrees if you want to kick it up a notch. Bring your heels together and your toes apart and find that Pilates V. Inhale. And as you exhale, draw your abdominals in and up. This is your warm-up. Really fan your arms like you are fanning a fire. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strong through the powerhouse. Good, let's do 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. Bend your knees into your chest, lower your head back down, and turn your head left and right. Say no tension. Extend your legs out onto the mat, flex your feet for your roll-ups, and bring your legs into the midline. Reach your arms straight up above your shoulders. Take an inhale, lift your head up, and as you exhale, roll up, rounding your body, keeping that C curve to stretch your spine. Inhale as you roll back, and exhale, bone by bone, rolling down. Reach back a little further this time. Inhale, lift, exhale, roll up. Really pull your abs back as you reach forward and find that opposition. Inhale back and exhale, lower back, middle back, upper back. Reach your arms back another inch. Inhale, lift, exhale, roll. Inhale back, stay low as you exhale. Make your way back down. Another inch further back with those arms. Inhale, lift your head, exhale. Peel your spine up. How slowly can you go? Inhale back and exhale lower. 1 more. Reach your arms almost all the way back. Inhale, lift, and exhale, roll up. Inhale back, squeeze through your glutes as you exhale and roll all the way down. Good. Draw your knees into your chest. Rock up to a seated position. Cross your feet and come into all fours. Place your hands directly under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Now, take your pointer fingers and make sure they're making the number 11 and they're parallel, pointing forward, and your middle fingers go off to the corners of your mat. This helps us really spiral and externally rotate the shoulders. For cat-cow, inhale, roll the shoulders back, arch your back and look up. And as you exhale, push the mat away and round into that angry Halloween cat position. Inhale, find your cow. Draw your heart forward. And exhale, tuck the chin and round, pushing your mat away and spine to the sky. Keep going just like that. I say this once, I'll say it again. I do not get out of bed without doing cat-cow. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen through the crown of your head, and as you exhale, find your cat. Now take a few, any variation you like. I like to sort of add a little lateral side bend to it. And get my neck rolls in. Maybe you do a few in each direction. Just make it feel good, you know? This is your warm-up. Good. When you've settled down, come back to the center. Push the mat away, tuck your toes, and hover your knees for a bear plank. Now your spine is in neutral. Neck is long, gaze about 2 feet in front of your hands, right down the midline. Good, take an inhale. As you exhale, hover your knees another inch up. Inhale. Exhale, lift another inch. You know where we're going. Inhale. Exhale a little further. One more, inhale. And exhale, find your down dog. Feel free to pedal it out, as it might be your first down dog of the day. Keeping that external rotation of your shoulders is really going to help you find that length in your spine. Really push the mat away and strive to get your hips right over your heels. It's probably not going to happen, but that's okay. We all have goals, right? Take an inhale, roll forward into plank. And as you exhale, lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes, keep your hands where they are, and inhale, press up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down, child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Think of this almost like your down dog. You're reaching long through your arms and through the sides of your body. Take an inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat again. Looking straight down, untuck your toes and interlace your fingers at the small of your back for locust. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale. Lift your head and your chest. Push your knuckles down toward your feet. Neck is long. Shoulders down the back. Stay steady here in your breath. A lot of the time we're breathing and we're rocking up and down. Let's take a cue from Pilates. How stable can you be? One more inhale. As you exhale, lower down. Turn your face to one side. Release your hands by your side and give your hips a little wiggle. Yeah. Let's do that one more time. Look straight down at your mat. Interlace the other fingers on top. Maybe, the ones that don't feel natural. Roll their shoulders back. Inhale, lift into locust. And perhaps this time you lift your legs as well. And that lift is coming from here, from the hips. It's not a bent knee. It's a full lift. The entire leg. Wrap your shoulder blades back in together. And if you can bring your legs into the midline, awesome. Few more breaths. See how long and settled you can be. One more inhale. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Turn your head to face the other way. I'm going to stay facing you. And turn to just kind of wiggle those hips side to side again. Take your hands back underneath your shoulders. Look down. Inhale. Exhale, find that child's pose. Inhale, tuck your toes. Reach forward. Exhale, down dog. Start to walk your feet to the front of your mat. Standing directly behind your wrists, soften your knees, grab opposite elbows, and just hang. A little ragdoll action here before we start our sun salutations. Maybe you flow side to side, shake your head yes and no, get nice and loose. Then you're going to take your hands back down, heel toe your feet back together at the top of your mat, and slowly roll up through your spine. Good, let's find your mountain pose. Feet together, lift through your toes, let that energy run up your body, lift through your knees, belly button draws in and up. Stand tall with your shoulders back and your palms facing forward. Sun salutation A. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Hands either to your shins or to the mat. Inhale, look up halfway. And exhale, plant your hands and step back. All the way down to the mat. Inhale, shoulders roll back, find that baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, back to child's pose. Inhale, tuck your toes, lift up, exhale, down dog. Hold here for 5 breaths. Make any adjustments you need to adjust now, and then settle. I'm definitely one of those, sweaty palms people. So my challenge here is, as my hands are sliding forward, is to really lift and plug my arms into my shoulders and my legs into my hips, and try to resist the urge to replace my hands. On your next inhale, you're going to bend your knees, step forward to the front of your mat, and look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up, arms up, palms together. And exhale, draw your hands down in front of the center of your chest. You can come back closer to the front of your mat if you manage to get further back. Inhale, arms up. Let's go for round 2. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back to chaturanga. Inhale, glide forward into up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for another 5. Keeping the toes pointing straight forward. Remember the index fingers as the number 11. And lift up nice and tall through your legs, trying to erase the wrinkles in the fronts of your ankles. Oh, I'm adjusting. My human is showing. With an inhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, halfway lift. Draw your hands down in front of the center of your chest. Let's go for sun salutation B. Inhale, sweep your arms up, bend your knees, sit back into chair pose. Let's talk about this for a moment. Now you want to find a nice long line from your fingertips down and out through your tailbone. Your knees are bent like you're sitting back in a chair. Chest is lifted. We're not trying to arch the back, and we're not trying to tuck. You want to find somewhere right in the middle. Take one more inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back into your chaturanga. Elbows graze the rib cage as you inhale. Come forward into your up dog, shine your heart forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, spiral your back heel down, rise up into warrior 1. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step the foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot in between the hands, spiral the right heel down. Sweep those arms up, square your hips, warrior 1, left side. Exhale, cartwheel down, step your leg back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and hold. Just breathe. Find that samavriti breath, meaning even inhales and even exhales. With an inhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold and bend your knees. Inhale, lift your arms, sit back into your chair. Let's pause for a moment. Spiral your pinkies in toward each other. Find that external rotation to plug your shoulders. That's what's going to help you here, rather than forcing them down your back. Good. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Good, let's do that one more time. Inhale, sit back into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, glide through to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg forward, back heel down, warrior 1. Exhale, cartwheel down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, left foot forward. Rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hold. I know, this will be the last time you're holding your down dog for a little bit. Just breathe. See if you can direct that breath in and out of your nose. On your next inhale, look forward, step or hop, look halfway. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. Inhale, arms up, chair pose. Settle. Just breathe. See if you can get a little deeper, yeah? I know this is everyone's favorite. Belly button in, back flat, arms and neck long. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, arms down by your side. Now let's flow. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, and exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, draw the knee forward to your nose, and then place the foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee down, untuck your toes, and rise up into a modified crescent. Now let's be here for a moment and play with this. You really want to feel your hips squared to the front of the mat. Ideally, your front knee is directly over your front ankle. Think chair arms here, spiraling the triceps in forward toward your ears. Maybe you even take your hands behind your head. Give me a little lift of the torso and a back bend. Good. Come on back up to the center. Reach your arms up. Tuck your back toes. Stand up into a high lunge. There you go. We're going to work on a little bit of strength here. So you're going to straighten your front leg, bend it, tap your back knee down, and lift. 4 more times. Straighten, bend, tap, and lift. Straighten, bend. Keep your arms up if you can. You can always bring them to your hips. Tap and lift. Last one. Straighten, bend, tap, lift, and hold the lunge. Now, for your slingshot lunge, reach your arms down to your hips, jump your back foot in a little bit. This is called a slingshot lunge because it looks like you're slingshotting your body forward. We've got this diagonal, this piece of steel from your head all the way out through your back foot. Keep that. All you're doing is straightening your front leg, letting the back leg lift, and lower it back down. Let's do that again. Slow and steady, and lower. 3 more times. Notice I'm not coming up every time. Keep that hinge. Lift and lower. Good. 2 more. Lift. Feel that booty burn. Last one. Lift. Hold. Now, keep that standing leg soft. Flex your back foot. Hinge everything forward. Let's see if we can do this. Into warrior 3. Reach your arms behind you. That's it. And hold. Sweep your arms around to the front. And we're going to step back deep into that lunge. Woo, look at that around the world. Open up warrior 2. Align your front heel with your back arch. See how bent you can get in that front leg. Try to settle in here. Reach your arms away from you. Breathe. Belly button draws in. Hips are open but striving to square. Flip your palm in the front, reverse warrior. Take an inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel down. Chaturanga. Meet me in downward facing dog. I bet you're grateful for down dog now, aren't you? Gotta take a moment. Pedal out that right hip. Left side. Inhale. Left leg rises. Exhale, draw it forward, knee to nose. Place the foot down. In between your hands, lower your back knee, untuck your back toes. Rise up. Modified crescent. Now you're plugging that left hip back, allowing the right hip to come forward a little bit, only enough to keep squared. Find those chair arms with that spiral. Put the other hand on top. Place it behind your head. Lift tall through your rib cage, and take that little back bend. We're looking for like a 3 or 4 out of 10 here in terms of strain. We're not looking for anything crazy. I should say gain, not pain, right? Reach your arms up. Tuck your back toes. Find that high lunge. There it is. Ready? A little bit of strength. Straighten your front leg. Bend. Tap your back knee. Press up. Straighten the front. Bend. Tap your back knee. And press 3 more. Straighten. Bend. Tap. And lift. Last 2. Good. Final 1. Tap and lift. Circle your arms around to your hips. Jump your back foot forward a little bit. Hinge forward for your slingshot. Hips stay squared, right? They're closed to the front. Straighten that front leg. Practice your balance. Lower back down. Keep going. You're barely lifting that back leg. You're not intentionally lifting it. You're just keeping it straight in line with your body. It's lifting just to keep the shape. 2 more. And last one. Lift and hold. Flex your back foot. You can keep your standing leg soft. Hinge forward and reach your arms back, warrior 3. Yes. Try not to open that right hip up to the side. Square it to the mat as you bring your arms around to the front. Big stretch back, land in your lunge. Open up, warrior 2. Settle. See how low you can get in that front leg. If your knee is coming past your ankle, take a wider stance. Arms parallel to the floor, looking forward over your front fingertips. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel down. Chaturanga. Good. Inhale into your up dog. Find extra length. And exhale into your downward facing dog. That's it, you guys. Okay, so listen up. We're going to practice a little inversion. Nothing crazy, no obligation. You're going to walk your feet to the middle of your mat. Just the middle. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Now you're in a forward fold in the middle of your mat. Step nice and wide and let your toes turn out to 10 and 2. Then you're going to bend your knees and come down into a prayer squat. Hands come together. Elbows on the insides of the knees. And I like to press my hands together to push my legs out. Yeah, exactly. If you have pillows, blocks, bolsters, anything at home that you'd like to put under your hips, if your squat's maybe a little higher, go for it. That's okay. It's all good. You can always just kind of rock back and forth here. If this is enough for you, stay here in this squat. Take a few stretch variations if you would like to. Maybe you take a few twists. And if you are ready to move on, we're going to go to crow. So you're going to place your hands down. Remember, the 11s, little external rotation, shoulder distance apart. You're going to lift up high on your toes, bring them in the width of your arms. Lift up high and place your knees either right up on your triceps or kind of like underneath your armpits a little bit. And then you can do 1 foot at a time if you'd like. You're going to come up onto your toes, booty in the air, looking forward. One leg comes up, and maybe that's all you do today, and put it back down. Other leg up, and put it down. If crow is in your practice, go for it. Yeah. So, we're looking to find length in the spine even while we're here. I'm going to move back a little bit. You stay in your crow because we're going to turn this into a tripod headstand, and you need some room in front of you. So, to transition here, you're going to start to lower your head down to your mat. All right, now, you can stop at any time. You really want to find the top of your head and make sure it's right there in the middle of your hands. Hugging your legs and arms into the midline. You're going to start to lift your knees up and extend your legs to the sky. If you fall out, it's okay. Point through your toes, lift through your abdominals. Whenever you're ready to come out, you'll bring one leg down, bend the knee, bring the other leg down, Press back to child's pose. Just settle. If inversions are not in your practice and you want to go back, if that interested you and you want to go back and take this video again, I encourage you, as long as everything's good with your neck and shoulders, to take your mat to the wall as a safety net and try it. There are so many health benefits with the blood flow and inversions, it's just incredible. And you're slowly gonna roll up. And we're gonna turn around and lie down on your back. Quick Pilates ab series here, because I did promise you some Pilates. All right, hug those knees into your chest and lift your head and chest up. Take your right hand to your right ankle, your left hand to your right knee. Extend your left leg to 45 degrees, and for single leg stretch, exhale all the air out of your lungs. Inhale as you switch, and exhale, hug. Inhale, switch, and exhale, hug. Good. Inhale, switch, and exhale, hug. 2 more on each side. We're gonna breeze right through. Good. Last one. Inhale. Keep your head and chest up. Inhale and exhale. Double leg stretch. Pause here. Find a hollow body. Reach both legs out. Inhale, arms go back. Exhale, circle your arms around and hug your knees in towards your chest. Really give them a good squeeze. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, circle, hug. Good. 3 more. Inhale. Bring it in. Curl up a little more for me. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, hold for scissors. Kick your right leg up and grab your ankle, or as high as you can today. Give me a little double pull and a scissor switch. Bottom leg stays really stable. Pull, pull. Scissor switch. Pull, pull. Scissor switch. You can flex your feet if you would like this more in your hamstrings. Good. Excellent. You've got 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Good. Hug your knees in and rest your head. Turn your head to the left and to the right. And let's get you a little wind down. So you're gonna rock back up to seated and then come to all 4s. We're making our way into Pigeon. If you know right now that Pigeon's a little rough for you, that's okay. You can lie back down on your back and take a figure 4. You're working the same thing. So let's take that right knee to the back of the right wrist, externally rotate so that your right foot goes to the back of your left wrist. Start to scoot your left knee back, and then press yourself up onto your fingertips. Half pigeon. It's still a little bit of a back bend here. Keep that front foot flexed. We need that to protect the knee. It's important. Inhale. As you exhale, start to walk your fingertips forward, placing your forearms down on the mat. Now, if you have props at home and you'd like to put a bolster or a pillow or anything underneath your right hip, please feel free to do so. Again, a 3 or 4 out of 10. Make it feel good. If you want to come down even further, if that's in your practice, you can. We're just taking a few more breaths here. Start to walk your hands back. Press yourself up once more on your fingertips. And then plant your hands down. Tuck your back toes and start to scooch that knee in and return your right knee to underneath your hip. Bring that left knee forward, externally rotate, flex the foot, left ankle to right wrist, and start to scooch the left leg back, the right leg. Keeping that front foot flexed, fingertips down, roll your shoulders back, press up, and start to come down onto your forearms. And breathe. You strive to keep form first. So maybe that means I'm not sinking my hips all the way to the ground, and that's okay. You go to where you can keep your form and still challenge yourself. Deepen if you'd like to for the last few breaths. And start to walk your hands back underneath you. Press up, roll your shoulders back one more time. Plant your hands down, tuck your back toes, and come back to your all fours. You're gonna turn, lie down on your back for happy baby. Draw your knees into your chest. Grab onto your big toes with your peace fingers and send your heels up right over your knees. Reach your tailbone down toward the mat, and I like to kind of rock side to side. Make this playful. I mean, listen to the name, right? Happy baby. How does that not make you smile? Good. You're in the comfort of your own home, so I encourage you to stay here and stretch and feel good in this position for as long as you'd like to. If you've got to wrap up after the 30 minutes, then draw your knees into your chest and rock up to a seated position. Come to whatever's comfortably seated. If you'd like a bolster under your hips, whatever works for you and feels nice for you today. You're going to flip your palms up, rest them on your knees, roll your shoulders back, lift tall through the crown of your head. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take the time to thank your body for giving you this beautiful workout today. You did it. Allow your eyes to flutter open. Let's take one last breath together. Inhale, sweep your arms and energy up into the sky. Press your hands together and draw them down in front of the center of your chest and bow your head. Namaste. Again, my name is Jess Sylvia. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to check out our video on demand library and look for my reformer content. Until next time, Frame Fam.